After retesting that low of 60 cents per share on very low volume, Mullen got a push to the upside around 10%, coming from 60 cents to around just over 69 cents per share. But we want to know what is driving Mullen Automotive stock price today, even though there was around 82% of Mullen's total volume going off exchange today. Taking a look at the 2-hour chart, we were channeling between 60 cents and 65 cents. The MACD is currently crossed over on the green. Got a couple spikes out of this channel, with today's action pushing out of this channel again and coming back down to retest slightly. Alongside the pressure that came in on Mullen, looking at the technical side, there was also additional buying pressure that came in on the stock based off speculation that Apple will be announcing something coinciding with Mullen Automotive on tomorrow's event that Apple has. Apple will be doing a live blog on their events featuring products such as the iPhone 14, Apple Watch 8, and AirPods Pro 2 leaks. Some rumors on those products. You can watch the event via live stream on their website. Also, they will be doing a live stream on YouTube as well. So there's a couple ways to watch the event, but ultimately there are people that are willing to take the risk and throw some cash at Mullen Automotive, circulating the speculation that Apple will be announcing something that involves Mullen Automotive. Stay tuned as I show you this clip from Live Trading by Trader TV as they talk more about Mullen and this rumor that is going around.
With regards to Rivian, and I want to pull up the social sentiment board because one of those things was Apple's event tomorrow, possibly moving some EV names, and one of the ones mentioned was Mullen here, and you'll see Mullen actually on our social sentiment board. Some chatter, don't sleep on FWBI, that's starting to move again as well. You'll see Tesla up there pretty strong, but Mullen, and I bring it up, I know it's a penny stock, but there is a bit of a bounce happening. We're looking at things that are at the highs of the day. Mullen has been sort of barcoding around and holding the 60-cent mark, but it just took out its high of the day, is starting to run a little bit. As I said, the speculation that there's something that could come from Apple's event tomorrow that could move the EV names, it's just a couple of people tweeting about it. There is nothing firm that I could see, but there weren't a lot of explanations for why Rivian was moving at the time, and one of those notes did mention Mullen moving as well. But that social sentiment board, it does give you some trading opportunities. CFDI, super strong here today. I am surprised to not see Rivian on this board. It's kind of shocking to me, as strong as it was earlier, that Rivian didn't find its way to this board.
Yeah, it is shocking about that Rivian. I'm actually, look, we talked about Mullen days ago, right? And it was about that, like that, some of that 50 bottom, and then just trying to see, is it possible to try to catch, one of these falling swords here on a name and then just use that past bottom. Yeah, there it is right there, 50. So I believe the name was around this same price when we talked about this idea. And what the idea was is, I mean, look, you're probably flat on it because I feel like it was just the last couple days that we had this discussion where if you buy mid-60s now and even 10,000 shares or, I don't know, 1,000 shares, whatever, put $500 in this thing, again, I don't think you're going to get rich or anything. You only put in that much. But at the same time, you do have a huge opportunity to break higher. I think it must have been over here that we were talking about it because we wouldn't have probably brought it up unless we had one of these moves. But back into the 70s there, that's already like 10% worth of a gain there if you like that. And then if you go long anywhere in the mid-60s, you can just set your out like at that 47 or 48. Still sucks, man. It's still going to be like a 25% or even... Wait a minute, that would be, 10 cents on 60, so less than that of a hit. So, I think that there's definitely enough risk to reward here on that, especially if Apple Day is going to be coming through in the next little while, actually tomorrow. Then, could there be a news about Mullen? Let's be perfectly honest, probably not. But hey, that is worth the risk. So if you're going to do that, I'm going to take a shot here. If we do break back above 66 cents, that's the high of the day, and I have my order set there. So I'm going to take that long if it breaks above 66, just in case there is some sort of truth to that rumor.
Go. Blessed in abundance. Look who raised from the dungeon. Still come through in the clutch. I'm that dime in a dozen. Filling up clean to the function. Niggas mislead with assumptions. Gotta stay clean from